Yeah, that's a really bad run. Holy shit. What? Okay.
Yo,
Hey, how are you?
doing alright, how are you?
I'm good. You want to watch me play some Kovacs?
Sure.
If I can
Get
get
all of
my
it.
same. Either that or Overwatch. Your call. Which would you rather see me play?
That's up to you. I'll give you
Um,
advice on both.
Actually, I'd probably rather see you watch me play Overwatch.
I was assuming that was gonna probably be the better option. I'm pretty sure your aim is plenty fine for where you're at in Overwatch.
Yeah, I feel like my aim's all that keeps me alive in Overwatch right now. I'm averaging 1,000 damage a game,
On.
or a minute, 1,000 a minute. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, oh no, I'm not the damage
A
here,
thousand
dude.
a minute,
Oh
a
no.
thousand a minute. Well, to be exact, I'm averaging like 9,600 per 10 minutes on, what's her name?
Melissa.
On Zarya,
Zarya?
and then
Ooh. Gotta play Zarya.
yeah. So
I don't think you can call yourself a boomer. I think that's ageist.
yeah. All right, so I'll show you my profile real quick. So I'm
I don't
bronze
care
2
about your
right now.
stats. I
Okay.
don't care about your stats. Like, I'll also say this: do not put any value in your stats.
Okay.
To play at a high level, some stats are gonna go up, some stats are gonna go down. Don't worry about the stats, worry about the play. And the thing is, it's good you're doing damage. Like, that's a big thing. Damage is massive, and being a tank isn't really a tank. It's more so like a 600 to 800 HP DPS.
Yes, yeah. I'm
So,
typically
you need
top
to-
DPS. I'm typically top
Yeah, that's
damage.
That's definitely good, especially on Zarya, because Zarya's broken right now.
Zarya, Orisa, and Diva is my champion pool with a little bit of Sigma.
That's good. Probably more Zarya and Diva. Pretty much always Zarya.
Yeah.
If you look at the top 500 leaderboard, it's just.
I heard
literally
she's broken
Zarya.
right now.
Yeah, literally. Once
I
you
still am
lose the game-
slightly. So I average like 24 eliminations a game or per 10 minutes on Zarya, and then like 21 on Orisa, and like 20 on Diva. Diva is my lowest damage, but I win when I switch to Diva. Cause I only play Diva if I think Diva's gonna help me win.
Dude, stats are meaningless. Don't put any thought into the stats right now. This ain't a numbers game yet. You still gotta learn Overwatch.
Yeah.
But once you boot the game, just go look at the top 500 leaderboard for tank, and you'll see that's where you need to look for what tanks to play each season, because they will tell you exactly what's fucking broken. And this leaderboard is consistent. This one it is a lot of fucking pink lady. Pink buff lady. Big pink buff lady with the
I watched CarQ's tier list, and then I watched Flat. Flat had like a 45-minute tank guide on each tank.
Yeah.
So I watched that. So you said the top 4 tanks are Zarya and Diva are S tier, and then Orisa and Sigma are A tier.
But you have to put in the work.
So just be wary. The higher you go, the more Orisa will turn into a battery for a lot of negative effects for you.
Okay.
She does brawl very well. Like, she's not a bad hero, and you see that she has lots of DPS potential. She's lots of kill potential.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it is literally, like, you have to do evaluation of every single game, every moment you're in, and if you do feel like you need to swap because one character has more value against maybe another character, then you gotta do it. Like, it's like, that's why Overwatch to me is incredibly fun. Just continually be evaluating what character will get you a lot of value. And now that when you switch characters, you retain some of those characters, and not as detrimental to change.
I'm playing right now too.
I won't see it on stream, just so you know.
Okay. Oh, you can't? Okay. I see what you're saying.
I can see slight bit of your monitor from one of your games. I don't know if that was moving.
I have to kill them all so I can. Damn, I wish you got to see this.
You already got him back.
Yeah, I just killed 4 people. There goes all my charge. It's laggy. Run! That trap killed me.
You go into their spawn kills you.
Oh yeah.
Let's
That choke, you pushed well far beyond that choke. Albeit that you fucking murdered everything. You get yourself killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should I have let that one get back to spawn then?
Oh yeah. The thing is, if you grab, you kill their team, they're gonna respawn. There's no reason to keep fighting. The whole goal is to get team fights, not continuous picks, I guess. I mean, I guess OW2 or OW2 is a little different than that, but yeah, don't ever give up your life for just one of theirs. You're way too important. Like, you're 475 HP, so you're 2 DPS combined worth of HP pool for your team, and you have the strongest utility on your team. Probably, I'd say probably bar none. Being able to cleanse and block anyone on rotating cooldowns is kind of really strong. So yeah, make sure you don't die. And so where you're standing here, that's probably about as far as you'll ever want to push. That's your choke. That's the choke your team has. Like, all this area, like you can see now where you're fighting, you're in a super advantageous area now because you came from that side of the choke. But now where you are now, you need to probably come back from those taxis.
Oh.
The taxis that you are next to when you can see their spawn do not be there.
Okay.
And even more ideally, which is probably not going to happen in this either, but you would probably want to be sitting on the high ground overlooking but that's okay. What a grab. You know what we call that?
What?
We call that a C9. A fucking C9. And you forced up the C9 because you grabbed him off the point. Alright, so you know, so now that you're on the attacking side, you know when you're looking at the big subway train over the top and like that goes over top of you when you're walking?
Yeah. Oh!
Go under it, turn left, and go up the stairs and through that thing and take their high ground.
Okay. Walk me through it again. But you say it's laggy. I think I know what's causing it.
Yeah, it's definitely so laggy. Okay, so but like so, you know that main choke that you were just playing that whole game around, where like the top of it is the subway train, right?
Yeah.
And you're on the lower level. So you don't want to play that lower level. You want to go through the top level.
Oh, you're saying up there?
I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's not right out of spawn. It's like where you were fighting all of the last game. Don't that one, like, so don't fight underneath that choke. Take the high ground, because when you walk through that train track, you'll end up on the high ground overlooking all of the point.
Oh, so go this way?
I really can't tell, and there's a delay on the stream anyway, so it might be better after this if you do it through Discord, if you want it to be live.
Okay.
But yeah, not what you did. And if they're gonna fight you there, yeah, kill them. Like, you don't need to rotate if they're gonna give you kills.
Yeah.
There's no reason to.
Yeah.
If you wanna do it through Discord, I'll be able to probably help a little better.
Okay.
And it'll be like it's more the timing of it, just so you know like exactly when and.
I'm thinking so I was watching a stream or CarQ say that you should have everything on low except for shadows.
Just turn everything on low. There's no reason to play this game on high.
Okay. Because that's probably what's doing it.
Okay,
he had a guy that said well, I watched CarQ's guide. It was a little short. So these are my graphics. Everything's on low except for shadows. And textures, just because textures look
Yeah,
nice.
perfect. That's good.
So this is
Keep
good?
it on low. Don't play like okay. Shadows is a fantastic thing because that actually can gather you some information about the enemy, and it does change things. Yeah, that's perfect. Everything else on low, it's barely gonna change. Okay, it doesn't barely change how the game looks, but the game looks fine on low, at least in my opinion. But yeah, definitely you're gonna need the FPS, and especially as you climb, these fights are gonna get more ult heavy and ability heavy, so you'll start lagging. Like. Yeah, but here, share your screen through Discord.
Oh, okay. I have an idea. Let's see. One second, I'm gonna fix my Discord, then I'm gonna share this to you. Full screen, Zoe, and then I need to get rid of the preview. That should probably fix some things. And then I will share my screen.
I'll see if it's still lagging in.
Okay. Okay. Can you see that?
Yep. Yeah, those settings look just fine.
Okay. What the? I don't even know how to change.
No, it sometimes will just ask that.
Okay.
If you change something off and put it back on, it's gonna ask.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't. I get good practice because right now Blind Light's in gold, so I get to play with him, and I hold my own very well. I threw a game yesterday that was like top damage, but I threw the last fight. But I got a pick and wanted to get more, so I was like, well, we picked one, let's all go in and try and pick another.
Yeah, it can hurt you, especially in this one. You don't have another tank to bail you out of some of those situations.
Yeah.
It's the right thought. It's just more so. Actually, what tank were you on?
I was Orisa.
Okay, so if you were Orisa, then yeah, definitely not going in. That's gonna be one pick with Orisa is great. I was gonna say if you were Zarya and you're full charge, and say maybe you had 2 bubbles as your cooldowns. Yeah. I go Zarya for sure. You'll be able to farm charge off of that bash.
Okay.
Because the second that he goes into his turret form, everyone wants to kill him.
That's the biggest thing I'm bad at right now is saving my bubbles. I feel like I never have bubble.
Okay, so then what you need to do is that you need to only ever use 1 bubble then. So you need to hit 1 bubble and then you wait till the cooldown's back up to 2 and then you use another one.
Okay.
That's the only time you'll ever do it. And you save that other one to either fully save yourself from damage or fully save a teammate from it. And you use that one that you're cycling to get charged to continually build it. In the beginning of fights, you can it's not going to be super terrible for you to go down 2 bubbles. I wouldn't recommend you going down on like full 8 second separations or whatever the separations are. But yeah, to get some early charges strong, but you always pretty much mostly all situations you need to save 1 bubble at all times.
Yeah, because every time I want to use a bubble on someone else, it's never there.
Yeah, so just always save it. It's literally just a get out of jail free card. And the thing is you want to be cycling the bubble, so you don't want to just be saving 2 of them. You always want to cycle the 2, like just cycling that 1, because that's how you're going to get charged and that's how you're going to be a DPS player. Yeah, that's perfect. You had a reason to use that bubble. You cleansed yourself. That was perfect. And yeah, you had like a 2-second, whatever, another, but, and then there, boom, it's huge. And I will say this, that hog was on your left that entire fight, like he was behind you. So if you know where the enemy tank is, pay a little more attention to him. Maybe if he didn't punish you or any of your teammates, you still kill everyone. The higher you go, the less likely that'll ever happen again.
Okay.
Just goes down. But yeah.
I've been trying to, if I notice a tank is like obsessed with me. Oh, crap.
That was perfect.
I notice if a.
Keep going.
But I noticed if another
Happy Bastion's back.
yeah.
Just make sure to think about when and where damage is coming from when using your bubbles, because you want to be able to catch as much damage as possible. And something you can do is spec, this is exclusively to the lineup into Hog, is that you can save a bubble and let your teammate get hooked and then bubble them. Because immediately that Hog's going to pop that bubble and you're going to have 40 HP and he's going to be down on ability and you're going to be on the lock charge and your teammate will be safe. Because odds are your teammate will be when the Hog starts being a little bit more. Better. I don't know what you can do about that. I don't really particularly think you're terribly positioned at all there. Just not really sure, I guess.
One thing I've been trying to do sometimes I notice like the other tank is like just obsessed with brawling with me. And when that happens, I'm like, okay, if I can tank you, I'm just gonna look around you and try and kill your squishies while tanking as much of you as possible.
Yeah, as long as you can block perfect like that, yeah, exactly. The thing is, the hog you're playing against is actually really not shooting you, which is bizarre for a bronze game. That the hog is genuinely not shooting you, but that's a big one. Oh, that's a bummer. You got a lot of charge out of it.
Yeah.
That's what happens. They press Qs. They is exactly what happens in this. So then now, a big thing is now you should hope that you can combo this grab with your Genji blade. Being if you're playing with people, you want to comment out, say like, hey Genji, can you wanna grab blade? Like this, I don't know how likely you're gonna do, but then turn around and look for your Genji, so you know where he is, and if he's safe, then you're able and you can find a big grab, and he's able to follow up on it. Go for it. Dude, absolutely fantastic. Don't even have to use another ult with it. Don't throw these reloads. You use bubbles that you grabbed. Perfect. That was a fantastic save for bubbles to save your teammate's life. Like that is you're in a matchup of Zarya to Hog. That is like one of the reasons you save a bubble is to just always have that save your teammate. My teammate fucked up. Oh, you can put a bubble on and stand in front of the It'll shoot you. So just keep that in mind too. It's somewhere you can get some free charge from. Especially in a situation like this is just he's fucking throwing and you're just getting some extra large out of your team. And now they're fighting you when your spawn is literally right next to it. This is beautiful. They just wasted 2 ults for your spawn to be right next to them.
Okay.
That is damn near the best thing you could have ever happen. Because look where your spawn is. Look where the fucking heart is.
Oh yeah, so we just come right back.
Big. It don't matter. So they just threw. By doing that, they didn't, like, the whole time that's happening too is there's an animation of cards legitimately going a little bit forward and opening up the map. So you don't even have to be on it while that's happening. So that was a great, don't ever be sad about teams fighting after you cap a point.
Okay.
It's a great thing for you because it literally, they're downloads now and you're just getting free distance if you like them. You can use them on yourself a lot too. I know there's probably a lot you're thinking about, but always try to keep yourself up too. You are more valuable than your teammates. In most situations, Zarya is probably a little more valuable, so don't give your life if you have a bubble to try to squeeze it for someone else. Make sure if you need to, you can use the bubble on. That's fine, you're fine. It happens. Now, so Hog Poke is very similar in timing to a bubble, so you can always keep that time and save the bubbles. your Ana to anti-nade. I think you have Ana, but
no, we have a.
but that would be the swap right now. That's probably the big thing that's going to stop you from pushing this, because that hog is just going to get free range. Not enough people are really going to be. Oh yes, yes. But
There wasn't enough follow-up. Yeah.
That's not on you. That ain't on you, Under. I don't, like, your team is right there next to you.
Okay.
You had a bubble left.
I did? Okay.
You could have bubbled yourself that whole time. Which is, your bubble timing is just a little bit slow, which is okay.
Yeah, it's 'cause I'm not used to having two.
Yeah, no, it takes time. It's and in this situation you careful, because what you just did was, if you don't die, you didn't end. Okay, you didn't end. You ended, but you didn't end. So in those moments, make sure you wait till your team is with you. You have to wait till you have support to do that. Your DPS not so much, but yeah, there's not much. He's not gonna die when he's got a mercy pocket and a mana boost. That's hog for you. Also, I'm pretty sure this hog's a Smurf, just so you know.
Okay.
But he's not a real bronze player.
Should I change? Should I go like Orisa or something?
Orisa in the hog? No, probably Zarya, because the thing with Zarya is that you get that if you're always saving a bubble. Like, if you legitimately always save a bubble, you can counter Hog's whole.
Oh, okay, yeah, for the rest of my team too.
His whole.
And we should be getting a lot from this Kiriko, right? Because Kiriko can cleanse it too, right?
I don't know. I don't know how the interaction between Hog and Kiriko interact, but it's fine. Kiriko's not a bad pick at all. I mean, okay, an Ana would be great in high level, so you can always anti that Hog. But here, probably having a Moira is going to be okay. And it literally needs to be your DPS that are going to kill that Hog for you, because the Hog's not charging you, but it's okay. Keep playing Zarya here. Zarya is the most just disgusting character, and you can save your teammates from getting hooked, because they get hooked every time.
Yeah,
So just knowing that and looking out for the Hog to hook someone is basically you saving a teammate's life, you baiting out the Hog's ability, and you getting charge all for one bubble. And you don't have to do nothing. Like, you don't have to set it up, you don't have to be looking for anything other than where the Hog is. Because every time a Hog gets a hook, he hooks it straight to his body. So you have time and you know where they're coming. And it's huge. Junkrat's a great thing to see when you're a Zarya player. Because when his mines are on the ground, I put a bubble on and step on one or two of them and you're full charge. So in this moment, your game just got fixed. You just got to be careful. Huge big even. Now you're not. They got a red, so be careful. Make sure you keep your team alive until the respawn gets back, and now all your squishy side. Yeah, that's a tough one when your DPS is the first thing that dies, and then everyone else dies behind the tank. It's rough.
Should I have stood by him to make sure the Mercy couldn't res?
So that one's tough, because your whole team should ideally be in there with you, but I don't know if you had cooldowns to potentially protect that didn't your life. Albeit, yes, that's probably the better play to make sure that happens, but...
Oh crap, wrong one.
You didn't have it in time anyways.
Okay.
So it was off by about a second. So back up here. You don't want to keep fighting this. You lost a player. The second that you ever lose one player in a fight, hit your S key, hit your back key, get the fuck out. You're down an entire player, and that's pretty huge in a 5v5. So they just keep backing up. But that was huge. Great bubble. Now that you're here, you can probably go fight hard, because you stayed alive and you kept your charges. I mean, honestly, it's not. It's a bummer no one else on your team's fighting you over there, but you just fucking held them there.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything. Don't go past here. Don't go past. Stop. Come back. Stop. Get up those stairs. Right behind you, right where you came from. There we go. Perfect. Now stand there. Right where you are, because you have this high ground that you can see out on the cart where cart is, but they can't shoot you. So you sit here and now go. Now. Your junk just got 2 picks. You guys are grouped. Go out. You gotta go fight. They got 2 picks. So the reason I say standing where I was saying to stand is because it protects you while still giving you intel. And it's right in front of your team spawn, so you immediately, as the tank player, are being like, hey, stand behind me. It's time to go.
I was waiting for him to go in.
Oh, but the thing is, your Junkrat ulted in and got 2 picks. So when you see that your teammate gets picked, like you have to be looking in the screen. When you see that happen, you go. You're up 2. That's a 3v5. That is about as advantageous as it is in this situation.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're like, this is a Hog Mercy duo, so you're probably not going to be able to win when they're nano boosting and Mercy pocketing the Hog. That is also not a bronze player.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer, but just make the most of it. Keep getting good, keep blocking as close with your bubble. Because that's the big thing. That is basically your matchup. Nice, you cleansed her from the AMP. Gave her a bubble while she's ulting. Perfect. So now you know where the spawn is. You know where they spawn now, right? Remember?
Yeah, so we had to go back up to that high.
Yes.
Oh, there's someone up here.
Oh, wow, you don't necessarily want to take that high ground that he's on. Where you're fighting down here is fine, because with the cart being that close, that high ground's not going to give you a lot of.
Oh, I should have cleansed one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna get jump ulted enough times to start freaking saving one brother when you're playing against him. But that's the hard thing. Every single character, you have to learn how to interact with every other character. You have to learn how to win your ones with all these characters, and how to interact with them. So you just have to play a lot.
I was hoping I could kill him first, but I just
fucking low ground to high ground with a Zarya with no charge. Your DPS need to be dealing with the other DPS, but happens. But don't just leave that hard behind you. He's just gonna kill you. You can't never ignore that. Because the thing, when you let a tank like that get behind you,
they can do so much damage. Okay.
Like, yeah, he's shooting at you when you're not even fucking looking. So yeah, he's gonna do a lot, but he's also gonna be blocking a lot of things coming towards you. Like, say you're playing with an Ana, he's gonna take every single fucking shot. 2, your fucking supports might not even see you because you're behind them, so they might even not try to heal. Just peace, just leave, just get out of here. Don't even talk. Don't even say GGG. No, don't even. They don't deserve that. Just fucking go next. Don't even talk to people.
Yeah. That's why I leave comms. I leave comms before ever. That's why I've been enjoying the game more.
Don't listen to anyone that's gonna tell you that you need to be in comms. Comms are something for scrims. I don't give a fuck what elo you're at. The majority of people, 99.9%, literally even in GM, don't know what proper communication is or what it would actually mean to help you in a team game. So most of the time, your teammates are gonna say things that are gonna throw the fights that are incorrect. You just gotta play your own game.
Yeah. I've been trying to. I need to start pinging more. I feel like every time I ping, I end up in the ping menu though. Like, you know what I mean? I want to just ping.
Press it down, just press it once. When you press and hold, you get into the ping menu. If you just press once, it just pings.
I have it on middle click. You think middle click's just not a good key for it, or?
No, that's where I put mine, but you just click it once. You can't click it and hold it.
I need a melee more. That's one of the things why I give up a lot of damage.
Okay, so when you're playing Zarya, melee is primarily something that you're gonna follow up on a right click with. But the issue is you're not usually ever close to people.
Not to do a right click combat, yeah.
So that's the only time you're really gonna melee, and because the issue is like when you're playing Zarya, if you're meleeing, then you're not shooting right clicks or left clicks. So that's why usually you only ever melee with Zarya. Okay, if someone's 1 HP and you can melee kill him, yeah, you're gonna fucking do it. But you go in and you right click punch into a grab, and that's the quickest burst of damage that Zarya can do. But don't think about meleeing unless the target's 1 HP. That is not something that should be on your brain in any capacity right now.
Yeah.
You have way too many big things to learn for something small like that.
Yeah. Also, being more unselfish with my bubbles. I felt better with my bubbles that game.
So one thing that you can do that might help you a bit is have one bubble for you, one bubble for your teammate. Just always be like that one that you're holding in your safety net is the one that you use for yourself. And then you have another one you give your teammate. The thing is you're gonna have to learn when, like, the ebb and flow of when a teammate's actually gonna need a bubble. Because once you get better DPS, once you get better healers, there's not gonna be a lot of times that your DPS is gonna need a bubble.
That was like the first game that was not top damage in a long time.
That's fine. Don't.
No, I'm glad. I was like, yeah, it's nice to see.
That Hog was literally a smurf. Just know that. That was not a bronze player. He's fucking getting pocketed out of his gonads. There's nothing you can do about that. Your DPS needed to swap and your support needed to swap to counter that fucker. But that's it. So one thing you can do on Zarya is that when you see they're spamming damage, just keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
Okay.
So you see this archway, that archway, this is the first choke of the map. This is where the first fight will always occur. This is going to be where you're going to struggle to push through. This is where you want to go charging Zarya. And then usually you're going to want to rock through that right, where you already going to walk through the right. That's huge because they're Genji with his dash and sooner. Oh, that was big. Don't pay attention to the ball. Don't just fucking kill the squishies. Fuck the ball. Ignore ball. Ball doesn't do shit in this game. Don't give a fuck about that dude. He's throwing it. Just go kill the squishies.
Where'd that one go? Holy shit.
No. Down. No. Nothing in the sky. Nothing in the sky. Nothing in the sky, dude. Nothing in the sky. Don't worry about the ball. Don't chase him. Just go back to point and fight and kill squishies. You're never gonna kill this ball. That's not gonna happen here. Focus on killing the people that provide value to the team. That ball doesn't do anything. Like, as you can see, press tab and see what their ball has done. If you genuinely want to see how little a ball does in this video game, I'm sure he's done 200 damage. Yeah, their ball has not done anything.
Yeah.
So don't just kill the other fuckers. You have a good Genji right now, which is nice.
Yeah.
You actually stay back and kill that. Oh, get these guys, push these guys. You have 2 bubbles and they're way out of position. So these guys are super badly positioned. Because they need to be about where this mortar is now is a little bit more where you want a team fight. But when you're playing Eichenwald, if you look up at the top of the castle, that's where you always will be fighting or want to fight. Because it's the high ground, most advantageous position. And chase him. You're 0 charge, it's just not gonna happen.
I'm trying to find.
Keep him off your teammates. No, you're doing great. I'm just trying to make sure you know where to send you. I want you to feel what good tank gameplay is. So I'm gonna mic this do it. Get out of his minefield. Get out of his minefield.
Chad just stood in it.
So okay. So when you're in minefield and you use a bubble, it does clear the mines. So when you use 2 of them, you've cleared out a little area for yourself. But when I was saying get out of the minefield, there's a cast time before they blow up, so you can move during that. So and this is yet again, this is just interactions you have to learn. So in cleared the, so you could have had sat there with your bubble. You just move left or right, or else you get those mines into a lot of damage. Don't step in that shit either. But if you put the bubble on and you step in it, you'll get charged. You had a bubble, you could have.
I did. That's alright.
That's fine. Like it literally, so many of these things, it's gonna have to happen to you again and again and again before you're like, oh shit, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So don't be hard on yourself. Just realize when you fuck up, see it, and change it the next time. Got you on the tape. Yeah, that's tough. That and more needed to be there. That line's literally growing. But what you can do about it?
Yeah.
Because even if you, so the hard thing with the Ryan v Zarya battle is he can charge you. You can put a bubble, like he can grab you while you're in your bubble, and he can be charging you enough time that the bubble doesn't keep going. So what you do, before you keep walking here, walk into the castle to the right. So you want to go through here, clear the high ground and everything, and then cool enough. There's a lot of different things you do here, and what you do here is like in a real like higher level game. You're clearing this for your DPS. So now you go down to card. That's lofty. I would recommend doing that one again. That's lofty.
I thought I could go farther.
You got to learn somehow, but that's a lofty one. That's another one you can block with the bubble. And that one, so Rango, when you block with the bubble, it clears the area behind you too. So you can save your teammates kind of like a Rhine shield. So that's your comp. Keep going, go to card. Nice, that's a fatty bubble. Yeah, she got one. Careful to come on the ground. That's bad. When it's red, it's bad. When it's yellow, it's okay. I mean, at this point, he's not gonna die. It's kind of throwing. Go back to the cart now. Just leave him. He's literally throwing at this point. That's not where the fight is. Now his team's realistically 5-5 with you guys unless he shows up now. Massive fucking. Yep, it's a bummer because it's not your job to clear that. 2 of your DPS new. It's a bummer.
Thought they could keep me down. Ha!
So you gotta
I tried to preemptively bubble, but
it's gonna just take time because you'll start hearing that tire whirring. That's not gonna get you there. No. Yeah. Turn back. You go. There we go.
All right, here we go. Clear space.
And a big thing with Zarya is that you gotta make sure you're staying around the cover with relevancy to the fight. So that's sort of the big thing. Is that when you're not bubbled, you're very vulnerable. So you just gotta keep that in mind with how you position yourself and how everything goes. You blocked it, big! Don't just ignore Ryan, go Ryan! You can't just ignore Ryan there.
Kill my whole back line.
One, he was killing you, and then 2, he's blocking all your heals, and he does a lot of damage. You can't just ignore it. The thing is I think I realize what you're doing. So when you go forward to kill his background, he's killing yours. So being that you're the protectionary tank, and your job is to be bubbling and protecting him, it's a little bit different than him. He's gonna go brawl in there and swing on him. But yeah, don't let tanks get behind you. Don't ever do that. Like, don't just ignore him. Because then after he came up and he just sat in front of your grab and block it, none of your DPS could follow. So your sports couldn't get anything into it. And it was just a wasted 4-man grab, which was huge, and it should have helped you way more than which is the thing. But don't ever just ignore that tanky guy. It's a balance. It's a balance. And it's one you have to learn. And probably each tank you play against you has to figure out how to play this.
I offer something more.
Not a bad push at all.
I just feel like, oh no, it's hard because I don't know if I can rely on these guys.
Oh, you can. That's the issue.
It's like, it's hard because if I just went all DPS and just ignored them, Oh no. I mean,
You wouldn't have survived because they had a Rhine in your back with a massive shield.
and
blocking
so you're saying I can't heal because
You
he's
won't get
got.
healed. When there's
Is it
so
if
when
they
there's
have
an
a shield, or
enemy-
is it just in general if they're behind you?
it depends on the support.
Okay.
Depends on the interaction. But don't let a fucking tank behind you.
Okay.
That is something you can't let happen. Like that is, other than okay, Hamston,
We will
Ball,
crush them.
or yeah, no, sorry, Ball. I got Hamster and Winston fucking intertwined, but don't let him just walk past you like that. Like that's not, and that is not your job either. You're not that type of DPS. You're not that guy. That ain't your job. Not on Zarya. Don't give it up like that. Because one of the other things is when you're high charge like that, you can burn his shield too. So if he's standing in front of you, you can break that shield, and then what's Ryan? A fucking
So you're
hammer?
saying I just kill him first when he tries to get behind me, and then kill everyone
If he's
else.
overextending, you might as well put pressure on him, because here's the thing: your DPS can't do anything to their backline either, because he's got a big ass shield. So you have to deal with him. He's usually really annoying, but the thing is, when you have flankers and stuff, like you should be with this Genji, but it's tough. But yeah, but see how quickly you're burning his shield. Like when you have charge, Ryan's shield goes away. What's he gonna do? Walk at you with no shield now? No, he has to play these corners, and he can't keep them. So now he's back out. But now you're fucking just destroying him with damage. Careful of your meteor. Just see how quickly his shield goes away, and now he just ends in your back line. Boom. Look at how much he's taking everything from his team and still burn them. Boom. That's how you play around. And there you go. And now look at that. Everything's free now that he's gone.
Yeah.
See, he had to commit so heavily to you to just even attempt to kill you. That's
And then I got full burst off of it and killed them all.
Yeah, because how the fuck's he not gonna hit you? If he swings his hammer, it's an AoE. Tough. So yeah, like that's just how you learn these interplays. And just be careful how far up you play on this choke, because the further out you go towards their spawn, the worse it is for you. So when you're on this side that you are now, that is where you're in an advantageous spot. You don't wanna... Ooh, that's good. So you see that your Genji got fixed. You can be a little bit more aggressive now. Especially now you can play within the Torbjorn world too, because your team, the enemies can't push you there, knowing that you're playing as a melee character, you can use that and abuse that. But now you should come back.
I was waiting for the Genji to come in so I could bubble him.
He was fighting on map the whole time. He keeps taking one, which is great. That's really good. Be careful in that direction. Don't stand in it. So now this. Oh no! Your mouth goes to dragon. There's nothing you can do about that, dude. Your back's still in the dragon. What he saw coming down the entire fucking choke line, he stood in and died.
Maybe he thought he'd get protected by it. Because it's gonna destroy the lamp, isn't it?
I don't think he used lamp.
Oh no.
That threw the fight. Just know that was not of your own fault. I mean, maybe you should have bubbled him, but to think that a BAP was gonna walk into it is bad. Ooh, so I like what you're doing right now. This corner that you're just sitting there and holding is perfect. That's exactly what you want to be doing. You want to be playing the corner when you don't have a bubble. You're not peeking, but when you have bubbles, you peek out. You draw aggro, try to get some charge. And when you're not doing it, you just fucking unpeek the corner. So then one thing you gotta keep in mind is up into your left is a window into the but that's okay. It's so huge.
He's
Something, dude. It's huge. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, so do you see that little ledge right there?
yeah.
So you could fall onto that. You can air strike yourself a little bit, or air control yourself there.
Yeah. I even waited because I knew I could get a full 4-man, but I even waited that way they'd be around cover so they could all shoot.
So I guess the one thing is
Why would you do that?
to probably just make sure you press tab before you hold down and check for teammate ults because usually your ult is really beneficial with a couple of ults on the Overwatch roster. But let's go, dude. But yeah, just keep going. Like, what can that round realistically do once he doesn't have a shield? Like, when he has no shield, you just kill him. Like, as you see, he's not a very worthwhile thing. And then that's what you gotta do. Like, almost you can ever take. So you're playing it just fine. This is exactly what you do. You just fight. You don't gotta go aggro. You don't gotta take space. You don't gotta lose space. Massive, huge bubble. Fantastic bubble right there. Absolutely gnarly bubble. Take his life. So then what you want to do is back off from there. So this is...
You gotta move this thing back, right?
No, you don't want to. So look, keep walking back towards your spawn.
Oh.
Because they can walk through the castle. And the castle is the quickest way to get there. So where you're looking right now, they can come through as a full team. That's where they should walk up. That's where they should walk up. And yeah, you can see it's a quick walk up. But here you have to holy shit, look at that doorway. What the fuck are they gonna do? They have to commit so heavily to get to the forgot I used to have bubble. Oh no, the jump popped it before you. That's tough. Okay, so you. Wow. You did bubble the fucking shatter. But he popped it so quick. Happens. But now you gotta go out and try to help that Genji out. Looks like, yeah, that's fine. So then now you do the same thing. You just go back and you retry to set up on that choke. And even if you don't want to go fight him on that bridge, because that bridge acts as your choke. So you want to just stay back where you are now. They pushed it far enough. It's not worth really getting this. I mean, your DPS should be fighting and maintaining this high ground to make sure they don't get it, but that's neither here nor there. Genji kind of knows what's up. But yeah, just denial of their space.
Was that good?
Like just sitting here, like what you're doing, just right clicking in. Perfect. Exactly what
I keep trying to use the bubble to get his little flame thing.
It's a good one. It's a pretty consistent one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were all still there.
It wasn't empty. It wasn't a good one, but it wasn't empty. It was nearly empty, but it wasn't, which is fine. Yeah, that's one of those moments where they probably should have all been there, but nah. Yeah, see, great hold, fantastic hold. See, look at all that mitigation right there. You had 8.2k on Zarya, and all of that translates into more DPS for you. That's huge, and that's all. Like, it's so impactful mitigation, as you could see. Like when you fucking bubble a pin against you, that's taking away a kill from their team. And giving you charge for it. Like,
okay.
That's so huge. Like, it's so impactful for you to stop kills from happening because like it's just your ability and it's gonna stop them from getting any more value. Yeah, it just takes time. It takes a lot of takes effort.
Yeah, so just thinking about making sure I can save people, which will then contribute to my damage more than just only shielding myself and making them not want to hurt me.
Yep. Yeah. And it's like you have to balance all of it. It's not as if you only save your bubbles only to save your teammates, because like if your teammates are playing well, they don't need saving. So it's all these bubbles, you just have to sit here and be like, oh well, I have to figure out how to get charge from myself or get charge from your teammates other than saving it, because that's a whole nother use for bubbles, is using it to just get charge from your teammates. Maybe they're not gonna die, but you can see they're gonna take damage. You're like, oh shit, well, my fucking charge is a little low, so using a bubble and spending a bubble to get energy is worth my time now. Because that's all it is it's really just balancing what's valuable for your time, because it's a cooldown based game. You just have to, is it worth me spending the bubble here to get charge? And odds are it's good to have charge. Actually, sorry, it is always good to have charge. Other than if you're right-clicking into a Genji that's reflecting at you, then it's bad to have charge. He does more damage.
Is my stream still running like low? It's so bad.
I have no clue. I've been just watching the Discord. I think it might still be laggy, but I don't remember. I'm checking now. I will tell you after the multiple ads that I get. You're welcome for the ad revenue.
I think it's the shadows. I might have to turn my shadows down again.
It might be. It also, you might have to just completely turn down a lot of your stream.
Well, no, that's the thing. It's not my stream because when I turned off shadows, I stopped having this problem. I just turned my shadows on because this isn't even my stream machine. This is my gaming machine.
Okay, then yeah, then just take them off ultra.
Which I put them on medium or low or.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Time to start making up for it.
Can I restart here or no?
No, you don't have time. You do not have time for a 30-second restart.
I'm here to support you.
All right, is it better now?
In the work.
I mean, it's genuine. It's not laggy like it was before. I can actually see your mouse moving. It's a little
Take
better.
care of
It's a
each
lot
other out there.
less framey.
Okay.
But this looks like you're just dropping frames off your stream.
No, because if I'm looking at, it's because so I have my OBS capture card. Like if you look at my previous streams, they weren't laggy. Like if you look at yesterday's stream, tell me what that looked like. I just started getting this problem again. It's because I have to project it from OBS.
Okay, yeah, your other streams did not look bad.
Yeah, that's why it looks perfectly fine on my gaming PC. Yeah, okay.
Their DPS got picks. It's what happens. Ideally, you probably don't want to drop down there and you just stay on that high ground and just try to charge up the high ground, and then you have the high ground advantage.
Yeah.
Thing is, you're fucking just getting stomped by their deeps right now, and your Mercy's got the Glock out, trying to find a team up. But yeah. Definitely here you gotta get down and contest card. It's tough. Don't go now. Just stay where you are. Just stay where you are until that. This happens a lot on this map. Where you are is fine. It's not just don't drop down there. Don't ever drop there. Like, just peel back a little bit and play on the stairs behind you. And just make sure this diva doesn't get the high ground. You don't gotta be poking and everything, but just maintain this high ground nicely, because they're coming in behind below to your right. So now you good for grab. Yeah, so now you can see the card. Ooh, now that Diva's the big thing when it comes to grab, because she can eat it, so just be careful with it. Her matrix can eat grab, so paying attention to that. Okay, you baited it up. That's a massive grab. So, I don't want this there. That's tough. Massive grab. I guess maybe just look around and see if there's other units there still. Kind of beautiful, but... So you see where your two supports are standing?
Yeah.
Just rotate into there, because there's a Mega in there too, so that's a really nice spot.
I know. I didn't say it, yeah. I was just trying to... I actually moved up because I realized if I moved back, I'd be on the other side of the window.
But sometimes that happens. It's... Don't give up your right to get value out of the back window. Never give your life up to get value out of what your teammates are doing. Unless it's like getting 3 or 4 kills for your one life. But you gotta at least, as a tank, you probably need to kill 2 if not 3. Because that's about equalizing the HP pool. You're just gonna get charged out of it. Actually, I don't know what to tell you. When did you... I guess, I don't you might have to pay more attention to where your supports are, but I don't know where they are. I don't know where anyone is on your team.
I think the support's pocketing one of the ADCs or something.
Here, just don't die here. Just come out, try to protect your mercy, and just come back. Just don't like just try if you can't get them to survive, but if not. When you see that you're walking out of spawn and two of your teammates have just died, run away usually.
Yeah.
Actually, always run away because you don't want to stagger deaths and just keep staggering in how like you guys only have two kills, or like two players. But yeah, that one's really touched. It's tough. So I'll say this: you're in a higher elo lobby this time. These players are much better than the players you played last game.
Okay.
Or at least the enemy team is. That's probably because you performed a lot better than you usually do, and that comes down to you dying a lot less. So always just keep in mind, especially on Zarya, the more you die, that's the more times your charge is absolutely cut to zero. So when you're alive, you still have opportunities to keep your charge above zero, but if you die, it's zero and you have to start from square one. So the less deaths, the better. That's always going to be a thing on Zarya. It's something that you want to be able to win all your team fights and never die and always keep your charge. Like, that's your dream, right? It's not always going to work out that way, but just mitigating the amount of times you die, and maybe there's times where you can just pull back when you see that teammates have died, or shit's getting really, really bad, and you can just re-engage in 10 seconds. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Keeping that charge is huge. It is the most. I guess charge is not the most valuable part of your kit. The bubble is, but it's the effect of a bubble, so very impactful.
I'm wondering if I should just have pictures of what my stuff looks like best when it's frozen, and if my camera's freeze, just default to like a loop.
No, just sell all your cameras and literally only ever play just default, just save things. Just scam people. I need you to better send it to me and then I can be you. You just sell to a bunch of people, you just need an 80 stream, just give people the assets. Nice, goes. I guess shoot Zarya when she doesn't have
Yeah.
definitely don't contribute to what you desire. I think you very much understand how much charge helps you out.
Yeah. I was trying to see how much she would just let me get the squishies for free.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things. Like because you can tell how charged up a Zarya is. That is one of the supports that you can realistically leave alone sometimes. Because if you see her look normal with no charge, you know how little damage she does. The right click doesn't do a lot, the left click doesn't do a lot. If you don't have charge, it takes a while to kill shit. So if you know that she doesn't have charge and she's not going to be able to kill shit, then it's fine. And she already switched. Just play this card and try to keep yourself safe. Maximum fucking absolute huge. It's inevitable. Sometimes you gotta lose some pawns to get the queen. Nice it is. Get the Ana first. You gotta kill the Ana first.
Yeah.
If Ana's anything, she's gonna shoot that Reaper, and the Reaper's never gonna die. Go to the car, go to the car, get out the car, what are you doing? Get out the car! You are car.
Oh. Is there a widow up there?
So you're just try to get it. Get out. It's so tough.
I'm trying to like see how to or how to bubble them, and then I just see them get deleted to my left, and I'm like, okay.
The odds that you're gonna block a one-shot from landing is very low. Other than maybe if you're gonna bubble a Widowmaker that's like jumping, and like you know she's gonna go up there into a battle, it's gonna be so hard to stop that. Don't peek, don't. Oh, yeah, I mean, okay, so put a bubble on and peek, and then unpeek instantly. Because the second your bubble's gone, they can kill you instantly. That's actually huge. There, you're up one. Hit it. Hit the big one. It got caught a little earlier than I think. I think you were looking to send it deeper than that.
I was.
So it's as long as the intention's there, don't worry about it. Get the immort first, then you gotta go. It's the fun part of the game. Careful of her. That is something I'm learning right now. When you see her turn blue, run the fuck away. It's tough going up.
I feel like our supports are just really scared.
No, it's not true. The thing is your DPS are losing consistently, and their DPS are constantly picking someone. So this feeling of your supports being scared is usually your support dead because your DPS aren't maintaining any type of pressure on their DPS. Like, you literally had 1A fight, and then one of their DPS came through and picked 3 more of your players before the next fight even started. It was just a solo. Like, you fucking hit fat grabs the whole game. You see here, that Ana should have fucking shot him more than once.
Yeah.
But you fucking, the tracking's perfect, so. Yeah, well, I gotta go, but good games.
Good games.
Keep grinding.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you're getting a lot better. It's already better than it was last time. But peace.
Peace. Thank you.
No problem.
I was getting
Halloween ringtone.
nice. I was getting coaching by C.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I think I play a much more balanced Zarya now.
I'm playing survival.
Oh,
You want to play after this?
Yep, I'm in game.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's shadows. I can't keep shadows on very high at all because I watched a guide.
Taxing.
It's so funny. The Overwatch guide from like the pro players is like have everything on low and then shadows on ultra. And I just can't run it and stream at the same time.
Why'd they do that? So you can see people around corners?
Apparently, yeah. So I'm trying shadows on low. But my stream went back to what it used to be. Like all fucked up. Also, I tried to use the blur buster to see if my settings are good. And I couldn't get the browser app to work right. Says after your game I'll invite you.
Yep.
I forgot this is a wireless headset. I don't use this headset like it's supposed to be used. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was really good advice. We went through like maybe 3 or so games. He was telling me like how some of them were. Like apparently my first one, I went against like a river ball smurf.
Yeah. 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 The fuck?
nice listening to King Vaughn again. I guess the only thing that people have to feel better about King Vaughn is they recently said, like, just like another rapper, that he didn't die when he did. He would have been locked up probably for at least for a long, long time.
The fuck? Oh, I beat this guy.
But that's the second time I've heard. Because there was another guy who I really didn't like. So, I mean, he like nasty assaulted his second girlfriend.
Not good.
You want me to talk about this story? I don't have to talk about it.
I mean, I'm not listening because I'm playing this Overwatch game.
But yeah, he didn't realize there was like one of his sources on the wire. So that guy was definitely gonna get locked up. I didn't like the dude, I don't think it was. I personally didn't like him. He had a crazy cult following, but like I mean it was clear he knew he was doing it. But his fans still acted like he didn't do anything.
Cult of personality, not good.
Well, he wasn't lying. So, like, she had to GoFundMe to pay for the damn. Like, I mean, he tore up her eye. Like, yeah, it's bad. So she had like a GoFundMe to pay for the damages, and the person who donated the most to the GoFundMe was him. But his fans still said that it was fake, and like flagged it so much that her GoFundMe got took down on suspicion of fraud.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like clearly it was him. He's the highest he donated the most money for damages. Like I don't know what more you want.
Yeah.
That was some I read like part of the deposition. That's probably some of the most disturbing stuff I think I've ever heard in my life. He was very insecure, but he was also fucked in his environment. Like, he tried to kill his mom's boyfriend when he was like 8 or something because he used to beat her so bad. Can you imagine trying to like kill a grown man when you're like 7 or 8 or something? But because she ended up kicking him out of the house instead. So you know that happened to fuck him up. Well, apparently they're still on good terms. She's in control of this man.
hate these.
What do you think of the mode, by the way?
I mean, it's the same thing, but they really changed the whole map. But you're playing the same map, so you're playing on the same map you did in Overwatch 1, but they really added a lot of effects and shit. And I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. But now let's see how often they change it. I bet they're gonna be exactly the same every Halloween. Like they finally sort of continued the story after like 6 years. This is like chapter 2. I guess we have to wait till Overwatch 3 for chapter 3. Finally. It's the Bride of Drunkenstein. This time. Oh, so I hooked up a turntable I got on Craigslist, and I played some vinyl I got at shop. I got these speakers that are pretty good speakers, like bookcase speakers that are pretty decent. So I was waiting for the wire to hook them up, and then I got my just like a really basic Sony receiver. So far it's working good. And first time I had to like install like the needle cartridge into the record player and stuff. First time I've done that, so I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm to mess with it a little bit more. I got it so it would stop skating on the record, but I gotta make sure I'm doing it the right way because I don't really know. At least I'm just playing cheap vinyl, so it's not a big deal. I don't want to wreck the needle though, because it was like $39. I got at Goodwill $2 like this vinyl. It was like some really old house record that some DJ had like marked up with a pen. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm on it.
I sent you an invite. Oh, you know, Steam Decks are now in stock.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't click it, I guess so.
Wish I could just set a favorite role and it would just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling to New Queen Street.
Hey,
We will crush them.
this looks like a team that gets into trouble. Good thing I came along.
I guess apparently there's a little bit of air control in Overwatch too.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah, there is.
1. Objective unlocks in
Like, there was a time where I got booped, but I could have technically air controlled back.
Yeah, just holding W, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's if you play parkour in custom games, soldier parkour or Lucio parkour, you have to use that.
Pushing the barricade.
Oh, behind. Never gonna be able to say that new name. It's like lightning gun in their shaft. Pincer.
Lead acquired. Good start. We have to get him back.
They can't hurt me.
Apex Bastion.
A danger foreseen is half avoided. Your team has lost the lead. Group up with me.
They took the lead. We need to catch up.
Don't let them take another step. Large utility robot.
Give them hell.
Oh, you wanna hear this?
Try harder. Think. Energy protocols calibrated. The enemy is pushing the robot. Protecting you.
Houston, we have the robot.
The advantage is almost ours.
Let's go, team. How's the foot?
I feel the burn. It can't hurt you. Our barricade is moving. Keep up this pace.
Keep pushing.
Thank God we got the spawn. Oh man.
Let's
Okay,
shove it
come
in
back.
their faces.
Oh, you wanna hear this?
Be my aid. Come my friend. Keep it coming. That is close. The robot is pushing the barricade.
Oh, that.
Tired.
No, I. It's weird with two Junkrats. For a second, I thought that was our Junkrat, so I saw him go over there.
Let's get this party rolling.
Thought they could keep me down? Ha! We need to take back the robot. Group up here. We need to hold their movement. personal best.
Tactical visor activated.
Do you solo? Do you really go for just a solo kill on me?
Yeah,
Fuck this guy.
I mean it worked.
Is not taken twice in the same snare.
That's the only reason why I didn't bubble is I didn't think.
Because I don't understand how this mind works from
I just,
how does this like proximity mind thing? Or is that a Junkrat thing?
Danger foreseen.
you mean when he dies, he just has mons that come out of him?
No, it's not that. It's like it was almost like stepping over something. Maybe they're invisible now. I don't know.
Get them away from the robot. Now!
Last chance. Stick with that robot.
Watch the flank.
Yeah, it's coming from right here.
That's ours.
Is that ours? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a Junkrat behind us. Someone has to. Okay, he's dead.
Nice. Mercy, mercy. Alright, that's good. We can go in.
Did I kill him too fast? I killed him too fast, didn't I?
We could have built him a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost there. We must take the lead. Pushing the barricade. Stay sharp.
That's ours.
I didn't have it up for one more second. I just wish our team did more against the Junkrat.
I mean, that's about even. They have better heals.
I don't know why he's even saying you're the hit scan. Kill the Junkrat.
Just be glad you're still new. Once you get good enough to have opinions about the game, it's gonna be mad all the time. This is what I hate about Overwatch.
Well, that is the thing, like, because when I was talking with C, it's like, I probably can't just full DPS the Junkrat. I mean, I can bubble and then try and bubble a teammate if I have both up in time, which probably has to be better management on my part. But we have to be able to burst him down and be aware of him. Like that, because we had, hey, it's still choppy? I'm just gonna turn shadows off completely. Let me see. No. Oh. What's this? Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna restart my stream. I have to. Okay. There's only one thing that could be.